Hey everybody, today we're going to be talking about neutral spine and why it's important. Okay? So, neutral spine, here's my head, there's some eyes there if you want to do a little eye, a little nose, and a big old mouth. Right? There's your head. Your neck has a curve that goes forward, your back, your low back, and then there. So that's essentially what it should look like. We have a curve going to the front, in the neck, and in the low back, and in the back and butt, that's when it goes to the back. Okay? This is how your back should be at all times. Right? The problem is, when we start doing certain kinds of movements, or we start moving around or doing activities, the back ends up going into these positions that are not good. Okay? We need to have good flexibility of the arms and shoulders and legs. But if we don't have stability of this kind of curve, that's when we can get into low back pain. So, neutral spine. This is what happens when we get out of neutral spine. First of all, other muscles start to compensate. Okay? So, if I'm in a posture where I'm not in a good neutral spine, I have other muscles that are turning on to hold me up, instead of actually having the muscles that are supposed to hold me up. So, what you end up getting is we have fatigue from these muscles that are coming in to compensate, but then we also get the pain because now they're just so tired, and the pain, it's like increased stress, right? The second thing that can happen is if I'm in these positions, it changes the stresses of where my spine actually wants to be. So your body adapts to that. And that's no good. We don't want the body to adapt to that, because then we start getting degeneration. The IVDs, or the discs in between all of the vertebrae, they end up shortening, and the bones literally start to grow together if they stay static like that. It's no good. That ultimately leads to pain and also a slew of other kind of issues when you throw degeneration in there. The final thing that it does is it gives us increased nervous or neural tension. So what happens is if my spine feels really good here, when I bend this way or I take it out of this good position, I increase the stress on the nerves, the spinal cord. The spinal cord is connection from your head to literally everything else, right? So, let me put it this way. If you were under stress, you have all this stuff going on in your family, all this stuff, everything's weighing you down, then you go to work, are you going to be as productive as if you didn't have that stress? Probably not, right? I wouldn't, probably not. So this is kind of like the same thing, right? We have stress on the nerves. It's not being optimized to its best condition. So what do we have to do? We have to learn how to stay into a good neutral spine. I'm not going to go over exactly how to find a neutral spine. There's a bunch of other videos. I may put that up later. But what I'm going to show you is an exercise that can actually help take you out of this position. It's called the wall angel. Let's bring you over to go see it. All you need is a wall. There we go. Alright. I put my butt, my shoulders, and my head looking straight forward against the wall. Then I put my elbow and pinky. From here, now this is a good position. I'm not going to crazy arch my back. I'm just going to kind of keep my shoulder blades on there with a good little lumbar lordosis and cervical lordosis. Then I'm just going to keep all those points of contact on the wall. Make sure I don't fly up off. I'm going to stay there, and I'm going to come down as far as I can. This is a great postural exercise for you to do. You can do it in the day. You find a hallway. You go ahead and do it out in the hallway at work. If someone sees you, they give you a weird kind of look, whatever, just go ahead and bring them onto the wall and have them do it with you, okay? Wall angel. Do it. You'll like it. You'll feel better. Do it once every 15 minutes. And that is that. Have a great weekend. It is very hot out now that summer is starting. So, drink water. Love, Dr. Yaun.